It's that time of the month again. This is a phrase many women use, but for those battling endometriosis, it signals a month of agony rather than just discomfort. The excruciating pain goes far beyond typical cramps, forcing young girls to miss school and leaving women struggling to keep up with work, relationships, and daily life. From debilitating fatigue to relentless flare-ups, this chronic condition turns even the simplest tasks into overwhelming challenges. Yet, with little awareness and limited support, many suffer in silence, their pain unseen, their struggles unheard. Ivy Amana's pictures are the image of youthful energy and vibrant confidence. She tells me she'd like to try her hand at modeling, a dream she's eager to pursue. But deep down, there's a silent struggle, one that does not show in her radiant smile.
It's so painful. You have to cramp your tummy like this. It comes in waves at times. There are times which they are sharp, like you feel something is stinging you inside, but you want to get it out, but it's very hard. I'll just cry there, bent down, until I get to hospital. They give me drugs to control the pain.
Ivy lives with endometriosis, causing severe pain, fatigue, and often unpredictable flare-ups. Despite the outward appearance of health and ambition, this hidden condition can sometimes bring her world to a standstill.
I was in school in Turkana, Komboni. Second term, that's when my periods had started coming out, and my navel also started bleeding. It was removing water, pus, even blood at times, but it had started with blood. I was taken to a hospital in Turkana, though it wasn't helping, so my dad had to transfer me to Nairobi to my mom. My mom took me to Nairobi Hospital. I had seen a doctor. He did an endoscopy. He found my intestines were swollen and what's not. So they told me I had TB for intestines. I was given drugs for 6 months. I completed it, but there was no change. It was so painful. I didn't know what was happening. I was connected to Dr. Muteshi. He did a test. He found I had endometriosis.
Experts say endometriosis is not a rare condition. It is a hidden condition. It affects 1 in 10 women. Despite being so common, it takes an average of 7 to 10 years to diagnose. This because symptoms are often dismissed or misunderstood.
Actually, they had told me it's something mental. I'm having it in my head. The pain where my navel starts to open up. It's I'm the one who is projecting it to my mind and it's happening.
Ivy developed a habit to cope with her illness.
I have a lot of piercings. Most on my ears, my nose is twice, and then my tongue. I go pierce so I can feel the pain somewhere else that is not my tummy. I can balance, because the pain in my tummy is so much that I want to feel it somewhere else. Yeah.
For as long as she can remember, the onset of her period came with irregular school attendance. This is a challenge most girls with endometriosis face.
When my periods will come, it will even last for even a month. And when it's over, it could even last for 3 or 4 months without coming back. And when it comes back, the pain comes with it. So I had to the period where I don't have my period, I'm okay. My activity, school activity, my everyday life is okay. But once I get my periods and the pain is back, it really takes me out.
While there's currently no cure for endometriosis, symptoms can be managed with medicines or in some cases, surgery.
I had the first surgery when I was in Form 3, 2022, if I'm not wrong, February. It helped for some few months, but around June, again the pain came back. It was even much more worse than the first one after the surgery. So I had another second surgery. Nowadays, the pain is a little bit manageable. So I can take the medicines that I've been given because they're very good painkillers.
This is what healthcare practitioners have to say.
Endometriosis is the presence of abnormal cells that look like menstrual cells that cause chemical burns inside the body. Some think it will go away when you get a baby, for example. That's usually the biggest misconception around endometriosis. Not every lady with endometriosis will struggle to get children, but the way endometriosis affects us, it starts off by, isolating people. So you may find that even making friends is not as easy. And if you do, then you have to manage your life around the symptoms of endometriosis. So getting a partner who understands that is key. And then the symptom of having painful intercourse can also interfere, with the ability to freely enjoy that aspect of life. And of course, it comes with the choice to have children. Endometriosis is not as straightforward. First of all, the symptoms are not classical. You cannot say typically, I think you have endometriosis. There's a lot of overlap. There might be pain. It can affect your bowels. It can affect your bladder. So you can see being in different places, it can throw you off balance, even as a physician. So it's the tests that we use. More often than not, they are invasive, and you can see certain features on ultrasound. But even with ultrasound, it is still invasive because the best ultrasound approach is transvaginal. And if you're dealing with adolescents, it's not the right time to be doing invasive transvaginal ultrasound. So you may still miss it when you do the routine ultrasound scan, unless it's far advanced.
By providing accessible and sustainable solutions for patients, doctors can help persons with endometriosis manage the condition.
It's a condition that responds to the hormones that come from the ovaries. So whatever is happening at the hormonal level, we manipulate that to slow down the process of inflammation from endometriosis. And we have learned that if women are taking, say, the pill, for instance, which can also be used for other reasons, that process is slowed down. When you look at areas of endometriosis, it's not very different from if I burn your skin. So those are areas that you have to go and remove by doing an operation.
Endometriosis warriors exhibit incredible strength and resilience, facing daily challenges with determination and hope as they push for greater awareness, better treatment, and a future where their voices are heard and their struggles understood.